Being a new mom brings with it a myriad of questions on baby care and how to make sure that your baby gets the best of everything. A baby's skin is so sensitive and faces a lot of challenges like rashes, eczema, and sunburns, especially during the baby's first year. Getting the right products for your baby has never been more important. Thank you for joining me right here at the Southern Sun Mayfair Hotel. My name is Sarah Ndanu Teshna, and this is the Skin Therapy Show. And once again, welcome to the Skin Therapy Show. I'm your host, Sarah Ndanu Teshna, right here at the Southern Sun Mayfair Hotel. Joining me on set today is Mrs. Josie Karoki. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And Mr. Samson. Karibu sana. Just really nice to have you on the show.
Good to be back.
Okay, please just introduce yourself to us once again and tell us what you do and how long you've been doing this for.
Okay. I'm Josie Karoki, like you said. I'm an infant massage instructor and a lactation specialist, and I've been doing this for about 4 years now.
All right.
Yeah.
Samson?
I'm a consultant pediatrician.
Okay.
I've been working for the last 5 years.
All right. Okay, today we are talking about skincare for babies. Let me start with you, Josie. When we talk about skincare for babies, what exactly are we dealing with?
We're dealing mainly with what products are best for your baby, how to best take care of your baby's skin so that you avoid reactions, rashes, but also how to deal with things that might be out of your control, things like eczema, and how to safely deal with them without making it worse. And what clothes, how to wash your clothes. It's quite a wide topic.
All right, topic, as I say.
Yes.
Samson, what are the most common skincare problems that babies experience as a pediatrician? Sorry.
The common problems we see include eczema. Eczema is one of the most common problems you encounter. The second one is the upper rash. It's part of eczema, but mainly specifically in the upper area.
Okay.
So big rashes, eczema, and adverse reactions to various products.
To various products. Josie, you mentioned the importance of products, and my question will be, how does a mother identify the right product for an infant?
I think the rule of thumb is to keep things as simple and as natural as possible. And it can be very confusing when you go shopping because all these products say good for newborns, but you need to look at the ingredients at the back as well. So not just to read the label on the front. Try to keep it, so choose things that, yes, say no additives, but also specific types of compounds, parabens, sulfates, those kind of products. And they're more available now in the shops, even in the major supermarkets. So it's just a matter of being more diligent and reading the back. And it can be very confusing, but another rule of thumb is that the most active ingredients are the first 5 listed on the back. And so the least complicated they are, the less numbers they have, the better. So you might find products that say with coconut oil, and if coconut oil is in the first 5 or 8 on that list, then truly it is an active ingredient, yes. But if you're reading very complicated dimethicone sulfates, and it's...
And I think that is what people are going for nowadays, because when you see those complicated names, we kind of tend to think these are the right things.
It works better, and it's what you need.
And these marketers are doing such a good job when it comes to selling these products. Samson, what is some of these ingredients, like the way Josie has said here, sulfate? We should be very careful when we are, buying baby products and they have sulfate as one of the ingredients. What does sulfate do to a baby?
Some of these components like sulfur are irritants to the skin. The parabens are irritants to the skin. Some of the other components like dyes or the fragrances, they are all irritants to the skin.
By saying irritant, what exactly do you mean? What do they do?
Drying of the skin, rashes of the skin. Rushing and breaking of the skin, which predisposes to infections, and generally want to keep the skin so soft, moisturized, and healthy.
Okay. Josie, as a parent, I'm sure you have seen the modern woman nowadays is using wipes to clean the baby, especially when we are changing the nappies. Is it advisable to use these wipes, especially because nowadays we have them some of them have the fragrance
Mm.
and some chemicals. Is it advisable to use these wipes?
Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. Like if you go somewhere, you can't always carry your cotton wool and
Exactly.
your water.
Yeah.
So again, I think it's a matter of keeping whatever wipes you buy as simple as possible. And now even the companies are becoming more aware. So you'll find that most wipes are written non-fragrant. And then you'll see that maybe their first ingredients will be more like water. So you'll see the aqua, and you'll see maybe they have the aloe vera. I would still advise at home, in a place where you have access to water and cotton wool or cloth, use that. Simple water and simple cotton wool. If you're outside, there's less of a choice perhaps. But even then, if you're going somewhere where maybe there's changing facilities, you can still carry your cotton wool and just get the water from the tap.
Exactly.
So for me, my advice would be try to limit wipes use as much as possible, because it ties back to what he had said about what he sees with the diaper rash and things like those. There's a connection. Yeah.
Okay. Samson, do you agree with the same?
Yes, the rule of thumb is that in the first 2 days of life, we advise that you just use warm water and cotton. Then after the second day, you can try the wipes. But if the child reacts, if there's a reaction, then you should stop.
We should stop.
And then just go back to the cotton and water. Or alternatively, you could change the brand of the diaper. But as much as possible, you advise that check out for any reaction. That's a key thing.
Yeah.
Check out. If
Yeah.
there's any reaction, then avoid as much as possible.
The very first time you start
Yes,
noticing
yeah.
there's a difference
Okay.
in your baby's skin, that's when you should change. Samson, back to you again. Do diapers have any side effects on babies?
One of the causes of diaper rash is just very tight diaper, just putting out very tightly. So with that heat, can contribute to that. But you've also seen situations where babies have reacted to certain brands of diapers. So it occurs.
It does, okay.
The other thing also, there are those who react to, for example, the detergents that we use in our in washing our clothes, and we use it to wipe, we use them to wipe, they may also cause a skin reaction.
Speaking of the detergents, Josie, when we are cleaning baby clothes, should we use the same soap as the one that we use for cleaning the adults' clothes? The normal bar soaps?
Again, if you have a choice, preferably not. You can actually find some soap flakes that are made from vegetable fat.
Yeah.
And the idea is, again, to remove the harsh chemicals, because you don't know how they are going to react, you know. And yes, you want to clean the clothes very, very well in order to make sure that they're germ-free, that they're dirty. But in the process of doing that, you're also adding more chemicals. So again, preferably for a newborn, the first month, try something different. And also when you buy the clothes, you need to wash them before you put them on. You can try something different. And I always advise my clients to try the soap flakes. And they're also readily available in the major supermarkets because they're made from vegetable fat, so they're also locally produced.
Yeah. Josie, I know when you were on the show last time, we spoke about hygiene for babies and how to clean the babies. And it's actually brought a very wide debate on our social media page. And I'd like to just repeat the same question again, especially to you, Dr. Mugadi. I'd like to know your views on this. How often is a mother supposed to wash a kid, an infant actually?
An infant.
Yes, because we have all this conversation going on. People say, you know what? We should not clean infants on a daily basis. We should do it maybe after 3 months or after a week or so. What is your view on this as a pediatrician?
The first 24 hours, washing a baby is not a priority. Yeah, so we can delay. Then the common practice is to delay washing the baby up to the following day. And this is mainly because you don't want to cause hypothermia to the babies and also to cause excessive drying. But after that, babies should be washed in water, 3 to 5 minutes, just warm water with the normal baby soaps. And from there, we can give them a wash a day is good. It's a good routine to wash a baby daily.
Samson, if I got you right, you said that a baby should start being cleaned the next day after being born. You know, most of us Africans think that, you know, the baby should not even start being cleaned directly, you know, on the tub. You know, we dab them with a warm cloth.
Yes.
Josie, Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
I'm on both sides, especially
Yes.
now when the cold season is coming up. Most
Yeah.
people don't want to dip their babies in the water.
Exactly.
The babies might start crying, and probably not because they're cold, it's simply because they're being exposed. Babies are used to being wrapped and warm,
warm, yeah.
and suddenly now they are naked and put into the water, taken back out of the water. So it works both ways. There's nothing wrong because you're not bathing the baby actually because your baby is dirty. It's not in the same way we bath or in the same way you would bath, let's say, a 1-year-old who is running outside. They need a bath because, you know, they play outside, they're dirty.
Yeah.
But your newborn spends 24 hours literally just being held.
very
So there's
true.
no
Very
sweat.
clean, yeah.
It's more, I think, out of ritual. And also, it's actually relaxing for the baby. If the baby is not afraid of being exposed, it's relaxing for the baby.
Yeah.
They're in an environment they remember, which is the water, so in the womb. So it should be a relaxing
It is something they're used to.
experience.
Are you trying to say it is something they're used to? Because
Most babies will.
I saw this clip on YouTube, and the baby was actually being put in a tub.
Yes.
And the mother was letting the baby just float on the water. And I was freaking out the whole time. I was asking myself, what is she doing? This baby is going to drown. But, you know, they went ahead to explain that this is very relaxing for a newborn. It's really good for you to do that. So at that particular moment, do you start using soaps directly or you just use the water without using anything else?
I recommend just water.
Just water.
Yeah, to be
Warm
honest,
water.
just water, just warm water.
Yeah.
And I think unless maybe your baby has something like a skin condition where the doctor has then advised you to use something, then that's different. But just water.
I wish we could continue with this, but we have to pay our bills.
Yes.
We will be back after this short commercial break. Please do not go too far.